Hi, welcome to another video on the Porsche Boxster. So this one is the oil and filter change. As you can see, picture of the oil and filter, and I've got a new sump plug and washer for it as well. Obviously washer you change anyway. These are the tools that I used. You may need to pause it to see more details there. And I'm using my Kwik Lift to raise the car up. I've done a video on this, I need to get that published, so it's really good. Use it for all my cars, and it just makes it a little bit easier to get underneath, raises it quite well, and obviously the height's quite good as well to get underneath. Just making sure it's all secure, so it's got little locking pins on it, so it just locks in, works with hydraulics. So the oil changed quite easy on the Boxster. Sump plug and oil filter are quite accessible. So there's the oil sump plug and there's the oil filter housing for that. So just takes 7.75 litres of oil. So as ever, it's a little bit of a messy job, so hence do recommend lots of tissues or towels. I did put plastic wrapping on the floor as well, just whatever I could find, a bin bag or something, recommend that, because it seems to be inevitable that oil will spill, and you need a large container for the oil, obviously being a bit more than some other cars. So tentatively undoing that sump plug to avoid getting oil down my arm never really works, always still happens. So I've changed this after about 2 years or so. Car doesn't do a great deal of mileage, probably about a couple of thousand miles a year. Apologies for the angle. I was trying to hold the phone whilst doing that, so got some weird angles in. So that was just the air oil filler, and now we're moving on to removing the oil filter. So I've used one of these clamp things, like wrench that goes onto the bottom of the plastic housing, and then but it wasn't tight, so I think obviously it'd been hand tightened, but it hadn't been leaking or anything, so it's just right. So obviously another gush of oil here, and there's the old paper filter. There we go. I left the car up on the ramp for a little while just to let it drain off. Just make sure all has got rid of as much oil as possible. Just left it to it. Just removed the filter, cleaned it up, and there you go. There's the filter housing. So the reason for the suggestion of a small screwdriver is to take this rubber gasket off. So the new filter comes with one of these, so this one's the yellow one, so I've just put the screwdriver underneath to pull it off. And in the there's a load of paper towels there, as you can see, and then in the box for the filter you get a replacement rubber gasket. Oh. Just new sump plug. Got that from the Porsche garage. There you go, there's a filter box. There's the new filter, and in there you go, there's the rubber gasket. So just tightening everything back up. I've added some torque settings in here as well for the drain plug and the filter. Admittedly, I hand tightened to where I thought was the right, that I felt was tight, so put those in there if anyone's interested. I think you can just gauge as you're tightening it that you know you don't want to over tighten. There you go, there's the filter housing, the filter socket, whatever you want to call it, and the housing. I'm just putting some oil in it just to give it a bit of a head start. So probably only about a third of that container full. Maybe could have gone to half, but obviously you're going to put more oil in anyway. Apologies for the upside down video there, but it's lying on your back trying to do two things at the same time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.